I live in Bolton. These are funny times, aren't they? But, as our Health Secretary Matt Hancock says, it's super simple. Let me tell you about my day today, and maybe it'll help to clear any confusion you might have over what we can and can't do in Bolton according to the most recent laws, after they changed again this week. I got up this morning, got ready for work. My kids were getting ready for school, except the youngest, of course. The nanny came round for her, and I reminded her that she should remember to let the plumber in to fix the leaking tap. I rounded up the older two, and off we went, but not without checking on the missus, who was staying with her mother last night. She's in our bubble after all. Everything fine there, thankfully. The cleaner had just arrived, and she asked if her son Theo could join me and my two on the walk to school. Sorry, I explained, not under the new rules. She'd have to bring Theo along herself. See you in class, said my eldest. Off we went. My eldest went off to his year 5-6 bubble, and my daughter joined the year 3s and 4s. Have a good day, I said, as I noticed that Theo had caught up and was chatting to my son in the playground. I smiled awkwardly at Theo's mum and held back so as not to have to talk to her in public. I'm not sure she really understands the concept of social distancing. I don't think she could figure out 2 metres with a tape measure, to be honest. Then it was off to work. Normally I'd go on the bus, but that's essential travel only now, so I flagged down a taxi and put my mask on. Stoneclough, mate, please, I said, just as his phone went off. Some fellow wanted to pop round his house, it seemed. I felt a bit nervous, but to my relief he told him, not under the new rules, my friend. Phew, nice one. Then he said, I'll see you at Friday prayers though, okay? Work was fine. The desks had moved around a bit, and anyone who can work at home does that, so there's just the 8 of us in the office now. I still can't bring myself to go to the toilet, though. I mean, back in March, they said germs could stay on surfaces for up to 3 or 4 days, didn't they? I heard in America the CDC has gone back on that, but you can't be too careful. I'd rather just drink less and hold it in, you know. We've always got together on a Friday lunchtime. Yeah, it's a nice end to the week. Obviously, can't socialise with my colleagues at the moment, though, which makes me a bit of an outsider because none of the other 7 live in Bolton. They all went off to have their lunch outside at Clifton Country Park, which is convenient because it's right on the border of Bolton and Salford. I bet that was nice. Not sure what the 7 of them will do next week, though, when the rule of 6 kicks in. I mean, it's good to have a decided number, though, isn't it? It makes things super simple, doesn't it? Back I went to pick up the kids. I always get there a little bit earlier than the parents who like to talk. Makes it easier to avoid potential transfer of you-know-what. Did you have a good day? I asked them. Yeah, said my daughter, but Maria was sick, like everywhere. I racked my brains. Was that a symptom? Were you anywhere near her? I asked. Not really, she said. She went home really soon after, and we didn't go back in the classroom until all the sick had been cleaned up. Well, that's good, I said. The school's really on top of things like that, so don't worry. Oh, that explains why Maria's sister went home early too, said my eldest. The tension returned to my body. Was she sick too? No, he said. She'd been complaining about a tummy ache, but she wasn't sick, thank God. Yeah. I'm so pleased the schools have got those bubbles sorted. I returned to find the missus home already, lying in a dark room and complaining of a headache. It's not a symptom, is it? She asked me. I couldn't remember, but I hoped it wasn't, as I was starting to get one too, although maybe I just hadn't drunk enough. You don't fancy cooking tonight, do you? She asked. Sorry, love, I said. It's squash club tonight. I've been looking forward to it all week. I've got a score to settle with Eunice from work. I was going to suggest we go to a restaurant this weekend, but obviously we can't do that now. Never mind. I can bring home a takeaway afterwards, though, if you can wait that long. No, she said. They don't even have to wear masks in those places. I'm not hungry anyway. I think I need to sleep while the baby's down. Can you tell the A-team to go over and have some tea at Mum's? She's got plenty of food in. She got a big food delivery today. Theo's mum put it away for her. She didn't make any food for her, though, did she? I know she usually does. Oh, I don't know, said my wife, sounding a bit tetchy. Does it matter? Cleaner's cooking for you, even when on your premises. I'm not sure if that's allowed under the new laws. Does anyone out there know?